Hello everyone. Today I present our accepted paper on EEG denoising, co-authored by Arvasu Kulkarni and Dr. Siddharth Panwar. So EEG is critical for diagnostics and BCI, but artifacts make signals unreliable. Real recordings mix ocular, muscular, cardiac, electrode and line noise, often simultaneously, degrading clinical decisions and downstream analytics. Classical pipelines like bandpass filtering, ICA, or ICA and wavelets help, but need manual tuning. They struggle in single channel or real-time use and don't generalize consistently. Deep models work well, but are typically heavy with millions of parameters, and being trained on small datasets usually have a high risk of overfitting. Hence, deployability on wearables or edge devices is also an issue. Here, we target robust multi-artifact denoising that's real-time and deployable. Most prior work removes only one or two artifact types, usually EOG or EMG on small datasets. Models are large and are hard to run in clinical or embedded settings. Traditional methods need manual intervention and multi-channel assumptions. Transformers and GNNs improve modeling but add computational cost. Attention modules like CBAM are underused for denoising specifically. This gap is a lightweight, attention-guided, frequency-aware model trained on diverse, co-occurring artifacts with evidence of cross-dataset generalization. In this paper, we propose MicroWaveNet, a very lightweight model built on only 60,000 parameters, which shows reliable generalization on an unseen dataset. It fuses Morley wavelet-inspired multiscale processing with CBAM attention. We also propose an adaptive composite loss with soft DTW, MSC, and MAE with trainable log variance weights plus wavelet domain supervision using the complex Morley CWT. We also make our training dataset public. The training uses EEG from EEG denoising, a benchmark dataset in artifact removal, which is further augmented to synthesize 1.2 million contaminated clean pairs of 2-second segments at 256 Hz. We train on 1.1 million segments, and we augment it by mixing EOG, EMG plus synthetic ECG line and electrode noise. Artifacts and clean segments are Z-score normalized per segment. Mixtures span -3 to 3 dB SNR to stress challenging conditions. For testing, we use a 50,000 holdout from this distribution, and also for cross dataset generalization to ocular artifacts, we have a publicly available BCI competition 4 set to a dataset. The architecture input is a single 1/512 segment. Learnable 1 to 3 convolution expands it to low, mid and high frequency substreams, emulating frequency decomposition. Each stream passes through wavelet inspired convolution blocks, and then CBAM attention module augments the channel and special attention. Features split into dual encoders or decoders. One reconstructs the clean EEG and the other predicts artifact, improving interpretability. Decoders use transposed convolution, attention refinements and skip connections. Final outputs use a learnable temporal reweighing. On EEG denoising, despite having just 60K parameters, which is the strength of our work, our model achieves competitive denoising performance versus models with 4.7 to 38 million parameters. And when we trained it on our large dataset, which is augmented form of EEG denoising, it has a MSC of 0.1275 and the correlation coefficient of 0.93 when tested on the holdout dataset. It also shows reliable cross dataset generalization to ocular artifacts. In summary, MicroWaveNet proposes wavelet-aware encoding, CBAM attention and adaptive multi-objective loss to deliver robust EEG denoising with only 60,000 parameters, suited for edge devices and real-time clinical pipelines. In future, we intend to build on this to improve cross-dataset generalization across a diverse range of artifacts, and we also plan to implement it in real-time edge devices. All the resources, including the code and data, would be found in this link. Thank you very much for being with us in this presentation.